Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Mourinho Challenge with Arsenal now, and we are about halfway through the season. We've hit the 19 game mark, so we are officially halfway through the league season. And it's time to show you how we've got on. Now, it's a mixed bag. We're comfortably second, but comfortably second. So we're nowhere near. We're 8 points off top, which is Man United, but a good, it's 11 points off third, which is Man City, banging in the goals. So it's between us and Man United, really. I think the issue is that we lost to Man United early on in the season. And then we lost to him in the Carabao Cup as well, the first round of that. So it's not gone great. We've also lost to Wolves as well in the league. So there's been a few kind of sticking points for us this season. Hopefully next season will be a bit better. We've obviously still got the FA Cup, which we've got Fulham in the first round, or the third round, our first round. And we've got Inter Milan in the knockout round of the Champions League. So I'm still confident we can get something from that. It's not looking likely we'll get anything from the league, but it'll be good to just get the boys running and getting that game time. Now, with that said, there are a few transfers to update you with that we have made, and there's some exciting ones. Well, some of them aren't so exciting. Raphael York and Michael Gray have been loaned out. Not overly exciting, but Dane Scarlett has gone. He's left to join Leicester, £26 million. Something I didn't realise is that, in fact, he actually arrived this season for 62 million. Why they were spending 62 million on him, I have no idea whatsoever. He was average at best, and he wanted to go, and I was like, yeah, all right, bring in some extra cash. Now, that extra cash has been spent very well, I think. Jules Koundé has come in, 9.5 million from PSG. We had him at Sevilla. He was very, very good. He then obviously left to join PSG, but now he's back with us at Arsenal, playing pretty well, playing right back at the moment. We've also brought another man in from Barcelona, Leandro Parada, the man, the myth, the legend, the man that is the world's best player at the moment. £95 million we've spent on him, 117 million overall. I mean, there's not much else to say other than he's incredible, especially when we were at Barca. Hopefully he can do that as well for us here at Arsenal. And yeah, I'm very, very happy with that signing. And then we've also brought in Maxence Lacroix from Real Madrid, 6 million rising to 10 million. I wanted him previously when he was at Chelsea. I can't remember where I was. I think I was at Barca at that stage, trying to bring him in, or it was at the beginning of Barca, I think. But yeah, we wanted him previously. He didn't join us, but now we've got him in. 34 years old, so experienced player. A lot of the players we've brought in are older, but I think that's fine, especially the way we're playing. We're only here for a couple of seasons. We just need them to be good enough for the couple of seasons we've got them. We are looking to sell Mason Mount. He's leaving at the end of the season anyway. He doesn't want to sign another one, and I think we're going to be selling him to PSG for 3 million or something. So that's fine. We've got replacements. Andres Mauricio Orozco as well. Similar thing again. A centre-half that we don't really need. Now we've brought in a couple of other players. And then Christian Gatta. He's also unregistered. Might look to sell him, as we probably don't need him with Matthew Cox and Aaron Ramsdale. And we'll next season, when Aaron Ramsdale retires, we'll look to bring in a new keeper. Deo Upamecano is also retiring. But again, we've got plenty of players now that can hopefully fill in that role, at least for next season, because we can only be here for 2 years, remember. So let's jump into today's game. It's against Everton. We're playing our 4-1-4-1 formation, of course. And it will be our debut for Parada and Lacroix. So we've got 2 debuts coming in. And the team is looking very, very solid. I'm very happy with it at the moment. What I might, in fact, do is move Satriano back one and put Geronimo up front. Because, I mean, look at those star ratings all along there. It just looks good, doesn't it? The youngest player at the back is 28-year-old Oscar Paredes, who's playing at left inverted wing-back. Koundé on the right, Lacroix and Elche in the middle. Elche is slightly younger. Ramsdale's in goal. Bautista in midfield with Santana, Parada, Satriano and Villa. And then Geronimo up top. This will be a bit of a showcase, hopefully, to kind of show you what we've got in this side. When we play well, we play extremely well. Obviously, there's a couple of players that will be just starting out for us in January. So we'll see how that goes with the boys. We're not likely to bring anyone else in now. So that's why I've come at early January rather than later on after the January window. But hopefully we'll get a win today, continue a good bit of form, and we can go from there. It looks like they've got Damsgaard on the bench, who we've had previously at former clubs. They're sitting mid-table, so it'll be a good one to get a kind of judgment. But look at the goal difference in comparison to the likes of Man City below us. Kind of ridiculous amount that we've been able to score in comparison. So I'm pretty happy with how things are going at the moment. But it's time to see if the boys can live up to how they're performing. We haven't been able to play our strongest side much this season. But now we've got the likes of Parada and that sort of thing. We hopefully can get a bit more of that. Satriano been put through on goal in the first 20 seconds. That sort of thing is exactly what we want to see. The running from the attacking midfielders in and around the striker, which is Geronimo up top. Parada, though, taking this corner. It's whipped in, headed away, but it will be Santana that will be able to get onto that. He plays it back out wide to Parada. Can he get a ball into the box? He's not quite able to, as Timber does well to defend that and get it away. But we've brought in a few players that we've used before and we've had in squads before, which is always nice to do in these sort of saves anyway. But it also helps when they're really good, which Parada very much is. I think he won Player of the Year again, or World Player of the Year. And, I mean, there you go. 1-0, 7 minutes in. A little bit lucky. Isaac Simmons poking it into his own net in the end. But, again, we worked it well. We worked it down the side. We got the ball across. Santana doing very well to fire that across. If he hadn't touched it, it would have been put in either way. So he had to try and get there at least. But Bautista's block. Villa does able to get it across. Santana not quite able to get to it because it is already poked in by Simmons. 1-0, a great start to the game. Long may it continue, that's for sure. 10 minutes in and we are flying already. Like I say, we're sitting in second, very comfortably in second. So it's a little bit frustrating that we're so far off Man United. We've just got to keep playing as best we can and trying to win games and hope they slip up. Doesn't look likely that they will. They've gone this far in the season unbeaten. They might go the whole season unbeaten unless we can maybe challenge them in the next game we play them. But with that said, what a lovely pass by Bautista. Villa is through. Instead of cutting it back, he does try and shoot, and Aim's able to grab hold of that into his arms very comfortably. 20 minutes in, they're looking short with Timber on the edge here. He looks out wide to Luca, who can be a very, very good player on the game. We've seen him before. I've used him before in other saves, and he's been fantastic for me. A big, strong striker. I wouldn't be playing him as a target forward. I think he's got more to him than just being a target man. You don't get the most out of him that way. But hey-ho, if it stays like this and Man United don't win, we'll reel them in by 5 points. To just 5 points, sorry. Santana with a free kick. Oh, it's lovely stuff. Yeah, Santana, 11th goal of the season. A lovely free kick 10 minutes before half-time just to make things a little bit more comfortable for us. That's probably, not to say it too early, but shut Everton down now. I think we can kind of be a bit relaxed about it. Santana with a lovely free kick. Keeper's not getting there. Great strike. The boys are looking good. Parada's looking good on his debut. Lacroix looking very good at centre-back as well. So we are looking very, very happy as we go into the break at 2-0 up. I mean, Everton are coming forward just before half-time. If they get something here, it could make things a little bit more interesting going forward. This will be their first real opportunity going forward that we'd have seen. I don't know what that was. I think we managed to block it, but Parada got onto that. Looked forward to Geronimo. And Geronimo, indeed, as he burst forward, saved by the keeper at the near post. Maybe should have done a little better hitting it a bit earlier on, but can't complain too much. 2-0 up at half-time, looking very, very good. The boys are on fire as usual. At this stage, we'll probably leave it as it is. No point changing things just yet, but we'll probably bring on the likes of Saka and Vencedor in the midfield and on the left-hand side if those boys are still looking a bit jaded as the game goes on, just so we can get fresh legs on, just so we've got enough legs for future matches, etc., etc. Koundé into Bautista. He's going to look inside again to Cetriano. Into Parada, who looks for a ball over the top. Not quite able to find it as Godfrey heads it down. And Antolanez looks for a ball over the top himself. This time finds Malone on this left-hand side for Everton. It looks like Koundé's done well to get back there. But it is cut back, and Lorenzo Luca tucks it away. 9th goal of the season for him. Just after half-time. Not the best start for us in this second half, as they do get a goal back. And that could mean they come back into the game. It was a ball up and out wide. Koundé did well to get back initially, but Malone's turn found Luca, and no one is anywhere near him. I don't know quite who was meant to be marking him, but whoever it was, they were, and it has led to them getting a goal there. Still 1-0 up, 1-0 ahead, though, in the goal-scoring department. As we look to come forward again, Villa has got to find Geronimo. There it is, Geronimo with a long-range effort. Has Geronimo got actually decent finishing? I didn't even look at that. I mean, 13 finishing is not too bad, but he's got enough pace, enough agility. Dribbling and first touch is so good. So, like, when he gets the ball, he can run at players. Koundé, looking down the line, though, finds Santana. Back to Koundé again. He looks inside to Parada. Into Bautista. We're keeping the ball nicely. Into Satriano. Villa out wide. Is he going to be able to get past Timber? He doesn't, because he's fouled, and it looks like it will be a sending off, as Timber will receive his second yellow card. They're going to have to make some changes now to the back line, as their fullback has just been sent off, and they've gone to a 4-3-2 formation, and this might allow us to capitalise. Bautista, using his height to get a flick on, is cleared, though, as we will get onto this ball nice and calmly, getting that one in, and we will just look to move the ball forward now. Koundé on the right-hand side receives it, finds down the line Santana. Koundé has to track back a little bit to get to that ball, but it does so quite nicely. Lacroix across to Elkjær, who takes it forward brilliantly into Villa, and he will run at the defender. He gets down to the byline, fires it across, is palmed out. Geronimo's shot is blocked. I mean, Everton defending with their lives as they look to break now. Lorenzo Luca coming forward with the ball on this right-hand side. Our left. Villa does working back, which is great to see, to win that one. Clears it up the field. Half an hour to go, and we are looking better and better as the game goes on now. With a red card in their side, we've got plenty of space to be finding players. I mean, that's not great, considering you've had plenty of people you could have thrown it to, or should have had the option to throw it to, but didn't. Bautista inside to Koundé, looks inside to Parada again. A bit of space for Satriano on the edge of the box, but ends up going back to Bautista with a 1-2. Then Paredes, back to Bautista, Parada. Then Koundé looks for a ball forward to Santana. Has to look back to Bautista, into Satriano. Then Paredes. This ball is being passed around like nobody's business right in this middle bit. Parada. We're keeping the ball very nicely, though. Bautista back to Paredes. He looks out wide to Santana, who's headed on to Geronimo, whose volley has hit the post. What a goal that could have been. He was offside by the looks of it anyway. But my God, the passing, the intricate passing and movement there, just in front on the edge of the box. We need to get those players wider, I think. We need to maybe make Santana and Villa get wider. But Santana's strike there from a free kick just over the bar. But what play that was. That ended up possibly being one of the goals of the season. A classic Arsenal goal, little tiki-taka passing and then get that little through ball, but not quite enough. But that is another way to play it, as Villa gets played through on goal. Can he score? He's somehow saved. I'm not quite sure how. What a run. Firing at the keeper. He's managed to kind of poke it away across the goal, and they clear it out for a throw-in. As Koundé will take this. Bautista, no one inside, but finds Koundé again. Then back to Bautista, who's going to drive into the box. He lays it back to Elkjær, who shoots himself. What a strike that was. I don't know quite how he's pivoted and kind of curled that into the far corner, but he did, and it gives us a 2-goal cushion now. The goal we wanted to come finally has. Bautista working it well with Koundé on this right-hand side, getting a bit of space. He does well to then find Elkjær, who's just dropped off. But, I mean, how he's managed to get his left foot round that to curl it into the corner, I don't know. But he's done it, and it is 3-1. Santana will take this, and then we'll make a Oh, it's just over the bar. I thought Elche was going to get a second. We'll make some changes. Joseph Villa will come off for Bukayo Saka. We'll bring Bautista off for Vencedor. And then Santana as well will bring off for Jadon Sancho. So a couple of the older boys coming on now. Real life players, obviously. And we'll just hopefully should see the game out. Jadon Sancho with the free kick. Plays it in. Lacroix, can he get a goal on his debut? Not quite, as it just goes over the bar. But I have to say, so far, so good with the signings. They've all kind of been performing so far. No real damp squibs at the moment. And it's going okay as Satriano gets the ball. Saka, then Vencedor, then Parada. He looks round the corner, finds Saka again, who's one-on-one with the keeper. He's got to finish it, really. It's a prime opportunity to get a fourth and improve our goal difference even more. But it is a corner. Only a couple minutes to go now, so it will be running down the clock a little bit. But Parada, free corner in, is just headed away. It's a poor corner, really. Doesn't beat the first man and doesn't cause Everton any real issues. As it looks like it will be that with a 3-1 win against Everton. They had us sending off, so it made it a little easier, but we needed to still perform. We've absolutely dominated them. We probably should have had a couple more goals in the game overall if it weren't for some last-ditch defending, let's say, from Everton. But yeah, a win's a win. We'll take that into the league. We'll take that into any more cup competitions in the January transfer window. We'll see if there is any more transfers we can do. We might have a few players leaving, so we might look to bring in someone. But at the moment, I'm pretty happy with how things are going as it is. Satriano, though, finds Geronimo. And there you go. That is the fourth goal. I wasn't expecting us to get a goal there. I thought that was going to be it for the game. But it looks like it will be now. As we worked it down the left-hand side, it got played across once Satriano gets the ball. And Geronimo was able to take a touch and finish. But there you go. Finally, it's over. A 4-1 win. Very, very comfortable in the end. A great result. And we'll take that into the next few games. So with that said, I think we'll just leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and of course, I will catch you in the next one. See you then.